Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday. I was going to call it Tuesday. Happy Thursday, October 4. It's Gord, your hurtin' hippie. And today's brought to you by El Chulo or El Culo 13. You asked about CBD absorption rates. And you were concerned because maybe you're just chasing the CBD, not getting what you need out of it. And kind of unusual outcome I found. So I need to study it more, but I'm going to give you what I know, and I'm going to attach below a article from which I read it. And the reason I look a little confused is because it goes against the efficacy of THC from what I've read. You see, the article basically states that inhaling your CBD is the best and most efficient way to get it into you. By dabbing it, by smoking it, whatever. But so I want you to take this article with a grain of salt and learn a little. Because what it doesn't talk about is what is actually getting to your body before you absorb. What it says is when you inhale, you are absorbing quite a bit because it gets right to the aeoli of the lungs. You're breathing all the time, so it's pushing the CBD into your blood system where it can work and hook up with cannabinoid receptors and etc., etc., etc. And when you're eating it, it takes a lot longer. It's got to go through the stomach. It's getting broken down by enzymes in the tummy. Then it's got to go through the liver and create a first pass effect. And it'll pass through the liver a couple of times. And they say that is less efficient. However, I want to challenge that by saying the following. When you inhale, it depends on the way you're inhaling. If you're inhaling a pure CBD distillate, and you may get a fair amount of that CBD into you because you'll get most of the smoke. And when you inhale, we've talked about this, the first 3 seconds is the collection of it. You may get 50% of what you inhale, the rest you exhale. Of what you inhale, of what remains in your lungs, the 50% that comes in, all of it goes through your system. So that's a fairly effective system. But when you put it in your tummy, you're getting it all, but the tummy may pass a lot through into your intestines instead of through your liver. That is the absorption rate discussion. However, instead of only 50% of it getting to your lungs, 100% of it is getting to your tummy. And they don't have good data on how much is actually getting to your liver. Then there's sublingual. Putting it under your tongue, you're getting a fair amount quite quickly. And if you do it slowly, little bit by little bit, your efficacy is way, way up. And it affects you immediately, and then what doesn't work in the tongue will come through later through your digestive system, just less. So, long story short, El Culo 13 or El Chulo 13, I would say, it said one more thing. If you want to increase the efficacy of eating it, eat it with some fatty foods or some sugary foods, and it'll bind to those and go through your liver that way. But I want to say from experience, and yes, this is anecdotal, but isn't it all right now? I take a CBD pill every morning. I take another one every afternoon. I get a lot more out of my CBD when I take it sublingually. I have a tincture that is very strong. It works really quickly and right away, where the pill takes quite a while, and yes, I don't get it all. So I think it's finding the right mixture that works for you. You will know when CBD hits you. It's not psychoactive, but you feel it. There is an understanding that it's working. And you need to find what works best for you. Yes, if you take it sublingually, when I take it first thing in the morning, my tummy isn't ready to take anything else, so I have a little bit of sugar with it to help it bind a little better. But this works really well for me. So find what works for you, and let's discuss it more, and let's let science catch up to us and teach us better ways to do it. Down the road, we will have better ways. For now, do the best you can with what you got. If it's working for you, it's working for you. Peace and cheers, friends. Love and harmony. Catch you on the flip side.